Hey, we're joined in studio right now by the lovely Avril Lavigne. Hello, Canada. How are you?
Hello, America.
Nice to see you.
Good, how are you?
Neighbor to the north. I was just thinking, starting on a serious note here, you're extremely popular in Japan.
Japan is my biggest market, and I've spent so much time there, and I was just there last week for a week, and I was there last month. So what's happened is just totally, the people of Japan are so amazing, and I feel so close to them because I spend so much time there, and they're just incredible people, beautiful culture, and it's really, really sad, devastating.
Have you ever been to Sendai, that town or city?
I've traveled around to a whole bunch of different cities, and I was just in Tokyo last week, which is pretty close.
What is it about the Japanese people? You know, when you see them in a concert, I mean, when I look at what's going on now, I see this sort of quiet resilience, this orderliness and politeness, and it's really kind of
Yes.
moving. What is it, your sense of the Japanese people?
I've always found that they're very respectful. They're very, very smart, very polite. I just think their country and their culture is really quite beautiful. Every time I'm over there, you know, it's such an honor, and everyone has been so kind to me over there, and it's always incredible for me to be from Canada and to travel to places like Japan, to even be in Asia, and to have people who don't even really speak that much English know my music. So it's a very special connection that I have with the people there.
I would say, yeah. You know, these are very humble people, very prideful people. They don't want from other people. They don't, they're not takers. So with the international community coming forward to help them, you can see it's like just overwhelming because they're not ones to usually ask for things, you know?
But I think right now, I think everyone's trying to really lend their support, and it's really great.
Absolutely. Avril, being from Canada, you are probably the most popular female rocker out of Canada, yeah?
I guess one of them, yeah. I think the main, or maybe the biggest or the most popular kind of girls that would be Celine Dion and Alanis Morissette. She's a rocker.
Right.
Shania Twain,
Okay.
whom I sang on stage with when I was 14, before I had a record contract, which is
How did
kind
that
of a
happen?
really cool story for me. A local radio station, country radio station, was doing a contest to sing with Shania Twain on stage, and my dad heard about it, and so I had to submit a tape of myself singing one of her very old country songs, and I won, and I was 14. I went up on stage with her and
Oh my
played
gosh.
in front of 20,000 people at this very big arena in Ottawa, and then 3 years later, I had my own show in the exact same venue, and I go there every tour, and it's really incredible. A dream come true for me.
What did you sing with Shania?
She had this song called What Made You Say That, and it was on one of her early country records.
Okay. How great. And why did your dad chose it or you chose it?
He heard it on the radio,
He said my kid could sing this?
Then promoting to a competition to win and sing with her, and I submitted a tape, and I won.
Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable.
I was like, I remember walking up on stage, and of course, I'd always wanted to be a singer, and I started singing when I was 7, and getting up on stage and being like, oh, I love this, this is amazing, I have to have this. It was such a magical moment, and because that was my dream, and it was her concert, and I hadn't even gotten that far yet, so it's pretty cool.
Have you ever done this? Have you ever turned this around the other way and had some kind of contest where a kid gets to get up and sing with you?
On my first tour, I pulled up a kid out of the audience, kind of Green Day style, and would pick up a kid out of the front row and have him come up stage and sing Complicated with me every night.
Oh my gosh.
And that was cool.
That is so cool. I love it. Now, is there Avril fever coming out of Canada?
Bieber fever? Well, I know I have Bieber fever.
Do you have Bieber fever?
No, not really. But I was at the Brit Awards in London and presented Justin Bieber with an award, and that was pretty cool. Little Canadian boy.
Yeah, a little Canadian stud. Just making it happen,
Do you
right?
have a crush on him?
Wow, the Biebs, he was here last
I
week.
mean, I can't help but notice the big Justin Bieber picture on your wall over here, and you keep talking about him. What's
I
going
I
on?
might have a little Bieber fever. Very low grade, but certainly, why not? I think a lot of you, a lot of girls do. What is a 39-year-old man doing with the Bieber fever? That's your question, isn't it? What the hell? When you released it on January 11th, sold over 160,000 units right away and went to number 2 on iTunes, and right now it's almost at 1 million. Does that? What kind of money? I don't understand how much
I
money
actually
can you make
haven't
off that?
been I haven't been keeping track. I've been away for 4 years. My last record came out 4 years ago. And I've been now traveling doing a promo tour for the single and for the album, which just came out last week, Goodbye Lullaby. And I feel so grateful because I feel like the fans have been so supportive and they've been waiting and really patient. And I'm just so happy just to be back and to be doing what I love, music. You know, I have lots of other things going on in my life, but music is my first love. And this album is so special to me because I took 2 years to make it. I wrote half this record all by myself. I've always co-written all my music, but for the first time I put my own songs on, 7 of them. And I produced 2 songs on this record. And other than the first single, What the Hell, being like an up-tempo pop rock kind of song, the rest of the record has a different feel and mood and tone to it. It's deeper, it's more emotional, it's very song-driven, it's very real, a little more raw, less pop rock, but still very me.
I like the message of what the hell though. All my life I've been
Yeah,
good.
I mean, that's a side of me. Spontaneous, I like to have fun, I like to be crazy every once in a while. I got a neck tattoo 2 days ago.
You did? Let's see
Yeah.
it.
One of those what the hell moments. I was out with my girlfriends. That's what happens when
It's
I've gone for so long.
a bobby pin,
Yeah, it's a safety pin.
a safety pin.
Yeah.
Why did you get that for?
I don't know. Like my friend wanted to go and get a tattoo and I'm like, "No." And then she wanted to go, so I went with her. And then
Couldn't help yourself?
I mean, I'm in there, so it's like, of course I'm going to get a tattoo. And I'm just like, if I was one of those people who worked in there and if I was in it, I would be sleeves. So it's very dangerous for me to go near a tattoo parlor, in a tattoo parlor, or know a tattoo artist because they're fun.
They are fun. They last forever though.
I always try
Any
to keep
regret?
them. No, I always try to keep them really small and dainty and somewhat hidden. Nothing too crazy. My craziest one is on my forearm, and it says Abby Dawn, which is my nickname from my dad, and it's also the name of my clothing line. So,
How cute. Why did your dad name you Abby Dunn?
There was a street name, an area where he worked. He worked for Bell Canada, a phone company, and I don't know. When he would give me little Valentine's Day cards and stuff or little notes, he'd be like, "To my Abby, Abby Dawn," and my friends in high school called me Abby, and I always really liked the name. I didn't know if maybe one day if I had a daughter, if I'd call her Abby, but I had a clothing line first, so I named it Abby Dawn.
Outstanding. Avril, that's cute. You tight with your folks? Tight with your dad? Talk to him a lot while you're out there on the road?
Yeah, my whole family lives in Canada. I'm the only one out here in the States and in Los Angeles. So, yeah, last week I was in New York City for my album release party and doing a whole bunch of press out there. My dad came out and stayed with me, and we took him around and got some good family time in. I always like to do that every once in a while because it's sometimes hard to see my family because they're in Canada.
Yeah, you daddy's girl, I can tell.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Outstanding. I have 3 daughters and no boys, so
Oh,
I'm
wow.
hoping this is good. Because the daughters, I think, no matter what,
Maybe your daughters have the crush on Justin Bieber.
my oldest one is definitely burning up on the Bieber fever. There's no question about that. So, but have you always been a a person that has done good? Have you always been a good
A
girl?
good girl? Yeah. I'm a good girl. I've been pretty well behaved. I mean, the craziest things I've ever really done are things like tattoos, and I've had my share of staying up all night and
Raging?
drinking beers, but I've never done drugs. I don't go near that. I don't hang out with people that do, and I mean, I'm really focused. I'm here. I'm
Good
in
for you.
Hollywood because I have a job. I'm a songwriter. I'm a singer. I'm a performer. I spend the majority of my time on the road touring. And something that was my dream. I worked really hard for it. So I'm really dedicated to my career and also expanding. into other things like Abby Dawn, and I just launched abbydawn.com, and I have 2 fragrances, Black Star and Forbidden Rose, and
Which one
really,
would I like more?
um, I've been wearing a lot of Forbidden Rose. I think you would like
Is it
that
on right
one.
now?
Not right now.
You should have it on.
I know. I just woke up. I just got here. It's in my bag. And my latest project is developing and starting the Avril Lavigne Foundation right now.
What is that for?
My focus is going to be with sick and disabled young people. Now, I've had such amazing opportunities that have come my way to get involved, and I've done a lot of work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. But for me, I really just wanted to do as much as I really could do and give back as much. So I just want to start my own foundation. And that's pretty major. It's a very serious thing. So developing it right now and just big, huge learning process for me. But I'm really happy because this is something I'm going to take with me my whole life. And I'm so excited because my fans are always really great with supporting stuff like that when I'm involved with different causes. So I look forward to developing programs and just getting the fans involved.
Good. You got somebody to help you run the thing, I hope, because it's
Yes. Mm-hmm.
that's a lot. Avril, what did you do to your hair? It's green and it's purple.
I just woke up one morning and I looked in the mirror and I was like, did I eat too many sprinkles on the cupcake? Like, what happened? I have rainbow hair now. I like to dye my hair. I dyed my hair pink on my last album and then I let it grow out and then I missed it, so I put the pink back in, and then neon green is kind of the color for my new record. So got some neon green. It's fun. I like to have fun with my style every once in a while.
It's great to see you on the charts and kicking butt with What the Hell, and of course Goodbye Lullaby, which is out right now. Thanks, darling. Great to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you. I'll
a
leave
great
my
day.
water bottle for you. Let me
Yes.
take a sip out of it.
Yeah, we want it damaged.
You want some backwash in that?
Yeah. Make it very much you.